I've got 4 meetings to tell you about and one very, very, very important call to action. Federation Focus is on for the week of February 2nd, 2026. Hey there, PA Federationists. My name is David Goldstein. I am your first vice president. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's edition of Federation Focus. Now let's get right to the call to action because there is a meeting tonight, February 2nd at 5 p.m. Tonight at 5 p.m. We're going to be joined by attorney Sanho from NFB, and we're going to talk about a letter writing campaign to help Tim and Rebecca McCarthy, who live out in the center of the state and who have had their children taken away because all signs point to they did it because they were blind. We're going to talk to Sanho. He's going to tell us what we can do. Additionally, next Monday, that's the 9th of February, at 2:15, there is a hearing in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. The hearing is open to the public, but we need to let them know how many are coming. So if you are interested in coming to that hearing, the 9th of February, next week in Carlisle, you've got to email President Lynn Heights, president@nfbofpa.org. It is a very troubling situation. They lost their kids back in September, all 4 of them taken away. They're all very young. The youngest one is less than a year old. So show up tonight at 5 p.m. so we can hear from Sanho. He'll tell us what we can do if you are a blind parent or if your parent is blind or your grandparent is blind. We need your help. We need to write letters. And then next Monday, the 9th of February, we need to show up in Carlisle. If you're going to Carlisle, it's very close to Harrisburg. So you would take the Amtrak train from Philadelphia to Harrisburg. Remember to use code V819, V as in Victor, 819. Your round trip for the train travel will be about $36. Let's get together. We can share an Uber or a Lyft to get from Harrisburg over to Carlisle. It's about a 15 or 20-minute journey to where the hearing is. We'll have more information once we figure out everybody who's coming. If you're interested in coming, and we need to really show up in numbers. If you're interested in coming, again, you have to talk to President Lynn Heights, president@nfbofpa.org. But first thing, the easy part is tonight. Show up at 5 o'clock. The Zoom link, the one-tap mobile links are down below. 5 o'clock with Sanho. He is an attorney. He's a member of the NFB, actually from Michigan. He's going to tell us how we could word it, what we can do to help Tim and Rebecca get their kids back. Now, there are 3 other meetings happening this week. Tuesday night at 7:30, it is, if you can believe it, the first 2026 State Convention Planning meeting in Hershey. Both Michelle McManus and myself are co-chairing this year's convention. Please come if you have time, if you can, and we'll talk about logistics and how we're going to take care of everything and what we can do and what our plan is moving forward. Early on, like last year, they will be probably on a monthly basis for a couple of months. And as we get closer and as needed, we will move into a weekly or bi-weekly meeting. Links are down below, One Tap Mobile and Zoom link down below. Wednesday at 7:30. It's Coffee with the President and NFB of PA Board. President Lynn Heights, I'm sure we'll talk about the state convention planning. We'll talk about, I'm sure, going to the hearing for Tim and Rebecca. Maybe we'll talk about National Convention also coming up this summer, the 3rd through the 8th of July. And I'm sure there's going to be some other things we're going to hear from all the chapters and divisions around the Commonwealth and around the affiliate to see what's happening in their neck of the woods. Lastly, Saturday morning, 10 a.m., it's the Jigsaw chapter meeting. It takes place on Zoom, links and One Tap Mobile down below. Please reach out to President Chris Westbrook if you have any questions about that meeting. Again, 10 a.m. Saturday, that's the 7th of February. That's it for the meetings. Now, a couple of fundraisers that I do want to talk about. First is the raffle. They're back. It's in April. But we're selling the tickets now, obviously, because we can't wait till April to sell them because then it's too late. If you need tickets, and thank you to Mark Senk, he has purchased 5 tickets from me. I have to get him his numbers, but he has purchased 5. If you need tickets and you don't have a chapter or division that you're part of and would love to purchase some tickets, please reach out to me, vp1@nfbofpa.org. If you're in Keystone chapter or the Blind Merchants division, I'm your guy too, vp1@nfbofpa.org. Of course, I'll be at the February 14th Valentine's edition of the Keystone chapter meeting, and you can buy tickets from me there. Or better yet, how about if you take a couple more than the ones you want to buy and sell them to your friends and family? Again, tickets are $5. You get a 3-digit number. If that 3-digit number comes up anytime in April, you win. Now, if it comes up Sunday through Friday, you win $50. Very cool. However, if it comes out on Saturday, you win $100. How great would that be? And best of all, even if you win once, if the number comes up again, you could win again. You can win as many times as it comes up. There's going to be an investigation if it comes up more than a couple of times, I'm guessing. But you could win. And again, those numbers are drawn just before 7 o'clock in the state. We're not affiliated with any lottery, but they do come up, and the numbers are the same as that are drawn by the Pennsylvania Lottery each night just before 7. If your number is 123 and 321 comes up, you don't win. I'm sorry. But you were close, but you don't win. It has to come up in the order that is printed on your ticket. 123 has to be 123. So again, reach out, vp1@nfbofpa.org if you have any questions or you want to buy some tickets or sell some tickets, which would be even better. The other fundraiser that I wanted to tell you about is a new one that I haven't talked about yet. It is the Spring Fling 2026 from the Pennsylvania Association of Blind Merchants, happening on the 11th of April at the DoubleTree by Hilton Philadelphia Airport. It's the same place that we had our holiday fundraising networking party, and we are going to do the Spring Fling there this year. Now, what the Spring Fling is, there's going to be blind vendors there, and there is going to be food. There is going to be a 2-hour open bar. That's right, open bar. Again, pretty much similar to what went on at the holiday party. Tickets are $60. All the information is below, and there's a link, and I'm going to tell it to you just so in case you're doing something and you think you'll remember. It is pablindmerchants.org/springfling2026. pablindmerchants.org/springfling2026. Again, go to that page. You can register there. You'll find out more. All the information is there. Again, it's April 11th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Philadelphia DoubleTree at the airport. If you have any questions, you can reach out to myself or reach out to Merchants President Pam Baccaro. As I've mentioned the last couple of weeks, the scholarship window for Jernigan scholarships to this year's convention in Austin is now open. The link is down below. nfbofpa.org/Jernigan will take you right to that page. You have to apply. You've got to tell them why you deserve, as a first-time convention goer, why you deserve the scholarship. So if you've got any questions, there's a link, again, nfbofpa.org/Jernigan. That'll take you right over to the national NFB site, nfb.org, to that actual page, and you'll get all the information. As I mentioned earlier, the convention is in Austin, Texas, from the 3rd to the 8th of July. If you're going, you want to make sure you book your room from the 2nd and checking out on the 9th, because you don't want to miss 1 minute. It is a great learning experience. You get to meet folks from all around the country who travel to Austin, and it is just unreal what you come away with from a national convention. So try to make it, again, 3rd to the 8th of July in Austin. A lot of great food places there, a lot of great music there, and of course, the National Federation of the Blind will be there the 3rd through the 8th. One more meeting I wanted to tell you about. I'm going to put a link down below. It is for the Pennsylvania Rehab Council. Their meeting is next week, the 11th of February, but you need to register. It's via Zoom only. I'll put the link down below. You've got to register, and then you will get the link. And that is something that President Lynn Heights goes to every one of them. I've gone to many of them. And there is not a lot of discussion of blindness there. However, there is discussion. And we have gone to meetings where there has been nothing for accommodations for us. No Braille agenda, no large print agenda, things like that. So the more folks who show up for these things, the better off we'll be moving forward. This one, however, again, is virtual. So it's not that critical because I'm sure the agenda is available online in electronic form. If you have any questions about the Pennsylvania Rehab Council meeting, please reach out to me or President Lynn Heights. Again, her email address is president@nfbofpa.org. That'll do it for this edition of Federation Focus for the week of February 2nd, 2026. Groundhog Day. I'm only doing it once, though. I don't think I'll be doing this again like the movie, but just once. I hope to see you on that call tonight at 5 with Sanho. For now, though, let's go out and build the National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you next week.